This is a PSA. You will not be able to get hot girls unless you do what I tell you in this video. If you're hoping to date top tier women and you don't take any of this advice to heart, you should not expect to be dating beautiful women. You should not be confused that you aren't dating the most attractive top tier women. If you're making excuses, that's something you gotta figure out. The dating world is changing and I've heard so many excuses from different men. Here's the truth, guys. The game is changing. And if you aren't keeping up to date, you are falling behind. But if you take the advice in this video, you will shoot past your competition. The game is changing and this can either be a blessing or a curse. In this video, I'm going to give you the top 5 strategies to overcome the new age of game. And this is how you are going to outperform everybody else. With that being said, let's get into the video. I had a spot open up for my New Year's Eve boot camp, taking place in Las Vegas, Nevada. We'll be going out for 3 days, 10 hours a day. If you are interested in filling the spot, text me at 702-841-9909. Firstly, you should be getting out there and socializing. If you aren't doing that, you are again making excuses. This is something that I mention in every video. If you're somebody who's been coming to my channel for a long time, you're not approaching, shame on you. Shame on you. For the love of God, please get out there. You don't grow through what you don't go through. That goes with everything on this list and going out there and being social, talking to girls and making friends. So the first thing you want to do is switch up your style of game. You're not just approaching women, you're approaching everybody. You're approaching guys, you're approaching ugly girls, couples, you're approaching everybody. Why? Because one, this is a more social world than it's ever been before. You don't want to start bad rumors in a place where you're going to be approaching a lot. Now, if you're approaching everybody, guess what? You just appear to be a social, outgoing, cool, authentic guy. Not some weirdo pickup guy who's only approaching girls. You're there just to be social and have fun. So when you talk to a girl eventually, everybody's like, oh, that's just what he does. He's just social. But it also allows you to start connecting and to develop a social circle. If you're doing this, you can start developing a social circle and pulling people together. And if you start pulling people together and you become a socialite, you are the adult popular guy. And what do girls like? They have always and will always like popular guys. Secondly, masculinity is in shorter supply than ever before. Take advantage of this. Turn your masculinity up a dozen notches. Work to adopt the traits of a masculine man. Become self-assured. Become dominant. Become a leader. Become somebody that is not needing validation from her, that doesn't put her on a pedestal, but instead has boundaries and is willing to say no when somebody's fucking up. Number 3, Instagram and photos are starting to matter. Take it seriously. Start taking a lot more photos. Get used to poses where you should be going in your city to get good lighting and to get a good background. Upgrade the camera, get a better photographer. Make yourself feel different in the photos. Maybe try one where you're having fun and authentically laughing. Maybe try one where you're feeling like a boss. Try different outfits, styles, different angles, and work to edit the photos to make them look more attractive and appealing to the opposite sex. Now, you can use this to become popular. You can put all the girls onto your Instagram. When you get somebody's information, whether it be a guy or a girl, Instagram beats Snapchat. Snapchat beats phone numbers. Phone numbers are dead nowadays. A girl won't remember your face 3 days from now, and there's no way to re-engage her. There's only one way to re-engage her, which is to text her. Through Instagram, you can re-engage her through posts, stories, and you can message her. You can like her own stories. There's so many different angles you can take to re-engage her. You can slow play her. You can do one of 100 different things. And this also allows her to remember you for a lot longer, for years, as opposed to, again, 3 days. If you have a bigger social circle, it's harder to remember each individual guy. And you want everybody to feel cared about and you want to give them all attention to keep their engagement, make them feel like you care about them. The way you do that is through stories and through mass posts. Makes it tenfold easier. Next one is dating apps. Yes, you can improve in dating apps. If you're having issues, get a coach. Next, develop a lifestyle around you that feeds you, that makes you feel powerful. It allows you to think for yourself and not have to pander to a boss. Chase a purpose, something that gives you a religious tenor, that is something bigger than the girl. If you don't have something in your life that's bigger than the woman in front of you, you're not going to be attractive to her. You need a religion, a purpose, something to chase, something that in a way you're using to make the world a better place or to improve the lives of you or those around you. We are all woven from the same cloth, but some of us choose to weave ourselves differently. You can decide to weave yourself into this, and you can decide to weave yourself into that. It's up to you. You can do all these things, or you can decide not to do it whatsoever. You can get to the end of this video and just use this as mental masturbation and never do anything I told you. And I'll say this, if you do that, you're never going to improve. You need to take this advice seriously and think critically. If you don't, you're handicapping yourself for life.